Hey mathematicians, so in this video I'm going to work numbers 1 through 4. Please excuse the noise in the background, my neighbor's doing some yard work apparently. And every single one of these problems is going to have the same series of steps. So you're going to notice that you've got variables on both sides of the equal sign this time. And you can't combine them because they're on opposite sides of the equal sign. So what we're going to need to do for step 1 is you've got to choose a variable to eliminate. So you can see that I have 2r and I have 3r. I think it's easier to get rid of 2r's, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and make sure that you remove the same variable off of both sides. So if I've decided I'm going to cancel out that 2r, I'm going to do it by doing a minus 2r. I also need to take 2r from the other side of the equal sign as well. Keep in mind that you have to do, you're not going to do like 2r here because one's a number, one's a variable. You can only take variables away from variables. So after I do that, those are going to cancel. I'm going to bring down my 1 in this case. Here, I'm going to bring down the -6. And then I've got 3 r's, and I took away 2 r's. So that means I've got 1 r left over. And because it's a positive r, I'm going to put a plus right there in between because it's a plus r. So after I have taken away the variable, the last step is just to isolate the variable that's left, right? So what is keeping this variable from being by itself? We've got that -6, which we're going to cancel with a +6. So we've got 7 is equal to r for number 1. Okay, for number 2, the steps are still the same. We're going to choose a variable to eliminate. I'm going to cancel out the 2x because it makes more sense to me than canceling out the 6x. So how do I take away a 2x? I do it by doing minus 2x. And I need to do it on both sides. So that 13 is going to come down. 6x, take away 2x is 4x's. And because it's a positive 4x, I'm going to put a plus right there in between. Those x's are going to cancel and leave me with just the 5. And then I need to get the x all the way by itself. So I'm going to cancel out that 13 by doing a -13. I'm going to bring down the 4x. 5 minus 13 is -8. I'm going to cancel out that 4 by dividing both sides by 4. So x is equal to -2. Okay, number 3. I'm going to choose a variable to get rid of. I'm going to take away the p. And I'll take away a p by doing a -p. And I need to do it here on both sides. So that'll cancel. Leave me with a 5. And I still need to bring down the 10. And then here, if I have 2 p's and I take away a p, that's going to leave me with 1 p. Although I really don't need the 1 because it's a positive p. I'm going to put a plus there in front. And what is keeping the variable from being by itself? That would be the 10. So I'm going to subtract 10 from both sides. -5 is equal to p. Okay, last one I'm going to work for you is number 4. So I'm going to choose a variable to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of that plus n. And I'm going to do it by doing a -n. And I need to do it on both sides. So that's going to cancel. Leave me with a 1. 7n, take away. So I had 7 n's. I take away one of them. That leaves me with a 6n. And I still need to bring down this 7. And because that's a positive 6, I'm going to leave the plus right there. So then I need to cancel the 7 with a -7. It gets me -6. That's going to cancel. I'll bring down my 6n, divide both sides by 6. -1 is equal to n. So remember, all I want you to do is just try these. As long as you've got some work shown, you're going to get credit, okay? But I want you to at least try them.